what's up? This is Swiger Music, and you're rocking with Capital City Spotlight.
Swagger made this beat and recorded me, this a hit.
Yeah, what's happening? My name's Swiger Music. I'm a producer and engineer. I'm stationed out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana now. I produce music, produce beats, audio engineer, a lot of vocals and people around the city and Louisiana area. I do anything audio.
What made you determine this was the career for you?
Yeah, man, I just had a big infatuation with music early on. Always just a connoisseur of hip hop. Always gravitated towards that. Just always had a vision and a dream that I wanted to own a studio when I was really young. And just jumping into music with my brothers and buying turntables when I was young and being a part of a little band with my brothers and just always being, like I said, infatuated with sound and turntables and stuff like that. But I always knew I wanted to be here and wanted to get here and keep working towards my dream. But yeah, man, just one step at a time.
So what are some of the most popular artists you've worked with so far?
Yeah, I've worked with a lot of people, man. Recently I've done vocal mixing for Lil Papa. I just received my first Billboard plaques, both of them too, for recent work on Fredo Bang's last two release projects. I've done vocal mixing for Lil Baby several years ago before even he was even at the point he is now. I've shopped beats with Boosie Badass, OB&J, TG Commas, True Bleeda, Sherwood Marty, Sean Thing, anybody popular in the city I feel like I've worked with, and I'm trying to branch out from here.
So what are a few expectations you have for an artist during a studio session?
A few expectations I have from artists when they do a studio session: just coming prepared, putting their all into their craft just like I do, taking it seriously, trying to go to the next level, not just going through the motions or making music, but having a purpose beyond that. Turning it into dollar signs and music with a purpose. Really, come prepared, take your craft seriously, and let's get this money.
All right, in simple terms, what things do you feel are necessary for every track you create?
Every track I create, just putting my own personal sound into it, especially when it comes to vocal engineering and vocal mixing. You can usually tell whenever I have my hands on the track, certain effects, certain just sounds that I'm responsible for when it comes to beats. Nailing down your sound and taking the time to establish your sound is a big thing. But just staying consistent and always try to put your twist on things and take that time to find your sound first and foremost.
All right, so is your creation process a team effort or is it independent?
When it comes to my beat production, it's definitely more independent. I like being alone. I don't even like collaborating much, as bad as that sounds. When it comes to beats, I like getting my own zone and putting myself onto a track. But when it comes to mixing and vocal mixing, it's definitely a team effort. Like I said earlier, everybody coming prepared, everybody doing their part. I'm only as good as the vocal talent I'm working with. So it's definitely everybody involved, all parties involved, people's opinions. No, I think we should put this part right here. Maybe you should say this like that. It's definitely going to be better with a collaborative effort. That doesn't mean a ton of people in the room and everybody shouting, but the right people, small group, and people that, like I said, are creating with a purpose.
So what are some things or tools you wish you had starting off that you use now?
Some tools I wish I had starting off that I have now. It's hard to say because you can't rush how fast you get taught things or how fast you learn things. My biggest takeaway would be working with the right people. Of course, everybody starts out and you're making music with your friends and this and that, or people that you're close with and having fun. But the more you get serious about it, just working with the right people and building your sound with the right artists too will go a long way, because instead of stretching yourself out and trying to work with everybody in the city, you might work with several artists that you feel like y'all can develop your sound together and y'all sound blend well. I think that was important early on and still is now.
What motivates you to continue to pursue this career?
Not necessarily gratification or validation, but just milestones in my career. Recognition. I want to be known for certain things. I do like to play the background, but I want to have my hand in projects that really mean something, around the nation. Getting more plaques, getting more recognition, people know in the studio for quality work, not necessarily fame or anything like that, but exporting good quality product and good artists outside the studio, because Baton Rouge has a lot to offer. And if I can give artists some type of value or play a part in that helps their career, I think that's a big thing for me.
So what is the most challenging part of your career?
So the most challenging part about my career really is keeping up with these young artists, these new artists coming out of Baton Rouge. Like I said, there's so much talent, and especially playing both parts, an audio engineer and producer. And I used to DJ also, so just all those different skill sets and being able to sharpen them all at the same time and not having one outgrow the other. Recently I've been doing so much audio engineering work, I have to take time and days aside to just make beats and just lock in with my friends and just make my music for my project maybe in the future. So just sharpening all those skills, not getting left behind, because there's so many talented artists. You got to try to send beats to whoever's you think is going to be popular or you mesh with well, and just keeping my beat production up to par with my vocal production and vice versa. Just staying consistent, always getting better, getting better every day, as cliche as it sounds, but really making a beat a day, make a song a day, write a song a day, pick out a beat and write a hook, whatever it takes, just trying to get better and don't let anybody outgrow you first.
All right, so 5 years from now, right? Looking back, what is a message you want to leave yourself?
5 years from now, a message I want to leave myself. Probably respect the process. I would have told that to my younger self. Not everybody has to blow up at a young age. You don't have to be 19, 18 and, drive a nice car. It's okay to be 25, 30 and buying your first house and having an established life and longevity. Don't rush it. There's a lot of people, twice my age almost, that just got their first plaques and are just opening them up with their kids. So being able to share that with my family and myself at a young age and my friends, just building on that and not stopping. I would tell myself just don't stop. Look how far we came, you know what I mean? And I hold true to that.